This one shift in your mindset is going to change your dating life forever. And I really do mean it, because it has everything to do with you achieving a state within yourself that is not jeopardized by another person's opinion or acceptance, approval over who you are. This is the message men need to hear today. Stop trying to impress women to get more women. Now, at first, it may sound a little backwards because you may have been taught that you need to boast all of your achievements, all of your possessions, and that makes you a worthy man in today's society. But I'm actually going to be coming at it from a different angle that is actually going to allow you to step into the version of yourself today. At the end of today's video, you will be able to access your true identity, one that is defined by you, and you don't need permission from any single person to allow yourself to embody your authenticity. And this is so important, men. And I'm happy to be conveying this message to you because I think it's about time. There are so many dating advice channels, Instagram pages, and I guess I'm a part of it. But the difference between me and the others is I'm not trying to sell you something that you don't already have within yourself. I may be helping you in the process of unlocking maybe certain doors that you've kept shut for far too long when it comes to your confidence, when it comes to your worthiness, your value, and more importantly, the purpose you have in today's day and age, being a man. And let's sit with that, being a man in today's society. How do you feel like society wants you to be? How do you feel like the dating market is either hindering men or allowing men to step up into a greater version of yourself? When you stop limiting yourself from the results you want and rather embody the man who already has it all. This is a mental shift we're going to be speaking about. This is you seeing very clearly what you want when it comes to the women you want to date, the lifestyle you want to live. And I guess we are focusing in on female attraction, a woman's attention, and you basically getting her to come to you rather than you chasing her and her being pushed far away because whatever you chase runs in the opposite direction. And I know for some that's hard to grasp, but take anything outside of us, let's say a dog. If you chase a dog, it's going to run. If you chase a woman with your energy, with your actions, she's going to run because what does that signify within you as a man? You are in a place of need and not want. The things that we need are often not found in other people. We have to access that within ourselves. But once a man reaches that level of self-confidence, reassurance, security within himself, and usually this is shown through how dependable are you with you? When you say you're going to do something, do you do it? Do you have self-trust within yourself? Or do you let yourself down constantly? This could be as simple as you saying, I'm going to wake up every single day at 6 a.m. I'm going to go to the gym. I'm going to handle my business. And you may get that sense of excitement when you say it out loud as if it's done. But that's only one part of the equation. And that's not the important part. The important part is action. And how are your actions right now when it comes to dating showing you results that you don't want? This is actually really great data that we can apply to how you're going to show up the next time. How much of the time do you allow another person to dictate how you feel within yourself? This signifies you don't have a self-identity you carry. You wait for another person to identify the character they want you to play, and you accept it. And this drains not just a man's energy, this will drain any single person's energy because it's you not living a life of authenticity. And women are impressed with authentic men who don't have to try so hard to get her attention, men who just are. They're solid within who they are. They like themselves. People who like themselves give off a completely different energy than people who are just trying to get by day in, day out, being who they are, being with themselves. And honestly, you guys, this is the most important relationship of all, is the relationship you have with yourself, because this dictates everything you see outside of yourself. You don't attract what you want, you attract what you are. So let that sink in and question, who are you being around a woman? Are you one who shows up in a respectful way that you would admire? Let's say if you had a daughter and she was going on a date with you, would you give your daughter the A-OK on that type of man? Or would you question his behaviors? Look at it kind of from a bird's eye view sometimes, you guys. We all have an identity, a role we play in today's world. But we get to define it at the end of the day. We get to, more importantly, refine it. Because maybe at some point of your life, this character you play around women served you. But the results you're getting right now, and even you clicking on today's video, could just be evidence that you are ready to up level, not just within dating, because that's a byproduct of when you up level yourself as a man. When you get clarity of why you're here, when you get clarity of who you are, when you get clarity of your vision, your purpose, and the gift you offer a woman within your presence in her life. If you don't value yourself, you're not going to view yourself as a gift in another person's reality. You're going to view it as a nuisance, as an annoyance, or as if the time clock is ticking until it runs out of time. Maybe you fear rejection. Maybe you fear abandonment. Maybe you fear getting close to someone because it makes you confront what you can't run away from anymore. Stop running away from yourself and into the arms of a woman who you want to value and respect you. They can't do that if you have not done that for yourself. There may be moments or glimpses, but the fog on the mirror will reveal who you are at some point in time. So you might as well start trying to impress yourself day in, day out. Stay committed to your word. Words hold weight, whether it's positive or negative. So you better be speaking positively about yourself, not just towards women or other people. But when the doors are closed and it's just you and you, how is your self-talk? If you talk to yourself in a way that if another person did, you would either block them or not want to go on another date with them, or you wouldn't want to be friends with them. If you're doing that to yourself, then we have a major issue that we need to solve. And that has everything to do with how you utilize the power of your mind, your awareness, your attention, and basically the decision you have today. After watching today's video, what are you going to do with this information? Because I know there's something that I said that maybe awoken something within you or triggered something within you. You know what I have to say to that? Good, you're on the right path. Now it's your time to impress yourself and begin to impress the visual of the man who is ultimately in the reality, who has women naturally drawn to him, and speak to him. What did he have to do to get there? And start living your days inspired. When we're inspired, we are in spirit. We're in the flow state. We're receptive to things. But when you're blocked off, you have a narrow mind, you have beliefs that are weighing you down, you will never get anywhere other than where you're at now. So have fun with this information, apply it. And if you guys need any help with this, I do offer one-on-one coaching. So I would love to further assist you within you becoming your best self. One that's authentic, genuine, and the less you have to try so hard. So if you guys are serious about up-leveling into your next version, your next chapter, email me down below. And without further ado, you guys, give this video a like if it inspired you. Hit the subscribe button and follow my new Instagram account I created. The link will be down below, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye.